It may still be horror mayhem, but it's never too early to start talking about June on the Range. Stay tuned for picks, recommendations, and all that good stuff. Let's get westerny. Giddy up. Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome if you're brand new. Welcome if you've been here a while. Welcome, it's good to see you. Nice to meet you. All that good stuff. Make sure, do that thing. Okay, so June on the Range is right around the corner. Can I just say, like, January was the longest month ever, and now the year is like, we're talking June already, which is like this is the best time on BookTube for a number of reasons. There are so many great events happening. It's Book Babe Summer. Come on along. No matter what, your gender is, Book Babe Summer. You can be a babe and be a dude too, whatever. All right, so June on the Range is the creation of Michael K. Vaughan. If you don't know who Michael K. Vaughan is, I don't know what side of BookTube you're on. And this is where we encourage people to try something different, to try reading a Western. Westerns take place in the heartland. There's usually cowboys and Native Americans and, some shenanigans going on, maybe some scalpings. Stuff happens back then. And basically, the two iconic authors are Zane Grey, Louis L'Amour. Louis L'Amour. Can I just tell you, my uncle, God rest his soul, would read, like he was a bookworm, but he was a male bookworm, and he would read Westerns. Like he would gobble 10 Westerns a week. He would read more than anyone I know. And we had so many Westerns that just went to like donation, and I'm like, oh, I should have kept some of those. So you're probably asking yourself, where in the world would I start to read a Western if I'm a fan of MJ's channel? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you the number one recommendation from me. It's thin. This is the first Western I ever read, and it's Shane by Jack Schaefer. If you don't hear about this book on BookTube for June on the Range, I don't know. People don't know what they're talking about. But this is a fantastic story about an outsider that comes in to help out a family, a boy's relationship with his family and this stranger, and just the interpersonal relationships that go on. It's very cool. It's very cool. I gave this 5 stars. I was gripped. It's short. Just great. The movie, so this would be my first recommendation for anyone that's like, God, where do I start for June on the Range? Right here. Start there. Okay. Now, you can also go, if you want to get epic, Lonesome Dove. Lonesome Dove I read 2 years ago. It took me the whole month, but I read it. It was good. It hits harder for a female than it does for a male reading it because there's a lot of professional women from back in the day, and sometimes they're not talked about so nicely in here. So, take that with a grain of salt. Overall, the story and the characters are very, very gripping. It reads like a soap opera crafted for men. It's General Hospital with cowboys and Native Americans and professional women. Working class. Okay. Or you can go, I read this one last year, Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. This could have fit in a horror mayhem, let me tell you. This was wild. A wild book. Nobody writes like Cormac McCarthy. This had a little bit of everything. You have the violence, you have the blood, you have the, the different relationships. You have, like, I'm thinking about the kid, and I'm thinking about, was it the butcher? Is it the butcher? then it creeps into like some metaphysical stuff towards the end. Like it's actually, like it kind of blew me away a little bit. But this was really good, very disturbing, very graphic, but really, really good. And yeah, it takes place in the Wild West, so why not? Okay, so we covered all those. If you're looking for a little romance, I don't think I'm going to read it, but I mean, I have it. It's a Texas Holiday Miracle. I got this in a book bundle last year from my public library sale. And I know it's not Christmas in July, but it could be Christmas in June with a nice, dark, handsome cowboy with a Christmas tree. Why not? And Harlequin romances, there are tons with cowboys. Like you can probably walk around your local, big bookstore and just find them on the shelves where the books are. I'll leave it there. Or this is actually more of my style. We have the Long Arm series. We have Long Arm. We have the Gunsmith. We have Lone Star. Yeah, I have a nice little assortment collection for myself. And I like these books better simply because the women are more proactive. Okay, we're a little bit more on the feminist side. The women know what they want and they're going to go and get it. Bottom line, I like that. This is the one Zane Grey that I had. I started it last year and I DNF'd it because I just couldn't. I just couldn't. It's Zane Grey, Wildfire. Maybe I'll give it another go this year, but it just didn't. It wasn't the book for me. It wasn't the book at that time. There was something about it that irritated me, and I'm like, can't do it. Got to put it down, can't do it. But this is my Zane Grey that I have. We have the Oxbow Incident. A lot of people talk about this. I haven't read it. I didn't even try to read it last year. But this is, I've only heard good things about this as well. I can't really see. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. No, 1962. Originally printed in 1940. This is 1962, but very, very cool old cover. For $1. I got it for $1. Okay, I am going to read this one. I DNF'd it the first go around from June on the Range, and I mean, it's a Walt Slade Western. Over 8 million Slade Westerns in print. How could 8 million people be wrong? So I'm going to try Hands Up again. I tried it. It didn't really, work for me. I'm going to do it again. Looks like two gangs are getting into it, and they're battling over territory. This was 50 cents, printed in the USA. And this is, I'm assuming this is from like the 60s because it has like a 60s vibe to it. He's got his jean shirt on. I got my jean jacket on. We're matching. Yeah. Ooh, his name's Slade. His name is Slade. I like it. Slade thundered, shooting with both hands, the posse blazing away beside him. The outlaws fought back with desperate courage. It was quite dark at the base of the slope, lighted by only the flame of guns. A slug ripped through Slade's shirt sleeve. Another creased his leg. By the flash of his jerking Colts, he saw that 3 of the dry gulchers were down. We'll give it a go. Okay. By the way, I need to really talk about all of the fantastic co-hosts that are involved. A lot of the faces you will see on wanted posters, I'm sure, all over BookTube. You will know most everyone's name. I am very thankful and very grateful to be included. I think I'm still the only filly in the bunch, and I'm proud to represent female. I'm proud to represent the ladies. So if you know me, okay, I like to read things that are a little weird, a little different, a little disturbing. So my June on the Range, of course, it's going to be like that too. Okay. Last year I did read, oh God, was it vampire? Like a monster type of Western. It was splatterpunk. I had to put it down. It was just too much. It was just too much. And I'm like, no, it's not for me. I'm not enjoying it, basically. But I do like reading different things. So when you think about Western, right, I think about, sprawling landscapes and cowboys and Native Americans and all that good stuff. Well, you don't have to read. I mean, it's BookTube. There's no rules in BookTube. You don't have to read a Louis L'Amour or a Zane Grey if you don't want to. Do what you want. You can read something like this, which is Moondance. Moondance is a sprawling operatic type of Western involving werewolves and vampires. It's fantastic. Very, very interesting scenes. Ooh, my book is signed. I forgot I had a signed copy. Okay, let me read you a blurb. They came to America to seek a better life. They were there when the railways were built. They fought in the Indian Wars. They heard the call of the gold rush. They survived the Depression. They witnessed the Kennedy assassination and anguish of Vietnam. They are still with us. They are werewolves. They share in our dreams and our nightmares. Their history is the shadow of our history. It is written in blood. It is the dark heart of America. And it goes through, it's fascinating. In the Dakota Territory, the United States is engaged in removing the Lakota from their homeland in a war of attrition, which will end at the massacre of Wounded Knee. And among the Lakota, Watson, is a small enigmatic tribe, the Shungmanitou, from whom shamans are chosen, the people of the wolf, who can change shape at the full moon, who dance the moon dance at Weeping Wolf Rock to renew the cycle of the earth, who protect the tribe. So if you want to get down and dirty and a little, it's full of wolves marking their territory. That's the one gripe I have with this book. Everything else I loved, but they mark their territory like Watson marks when he goes for a walk. You know what I'm saying? That's the only gripe I have about this book. Everything else is fantastic. I thought it was great. I really, really did. But this is sprawling, but it's really good. Or you can do something like Outlawed. Outlawed is sapphic. And it is, it was a book of the month that came out a long time ago. It's sapphic and it's feminist. It's something just a little bit different, okay? Or you can get down with two more recent books. These actually I got through Nightworms not too long ago. Mask of the Deer Woman. I know from reading it, there's a part of it that takes place, a part of the plot takes place with too many women have disappeared from the reservation. And there's an investigation. And there's a deer woman, a fearsome spirit. Ooh, something different. We also have Indian Burial Ground. And this is by Nick Medina. A man lunges in front of a car. An elderly woman silently drowns herself. A corpse sits up in its coffin and speaks. On this reservation, not all is what seems in this spine-chilling mythological horror from author of Sisters of the Lost Nation. Right? You have cowboys, and you have Native Americans representing too. And I think that's everything. That's my arsenal. So for June on the Range, because I'm not overextending myself for any events, I have some things that I need to accomplish. I'm definitely going to do hands up. I'm probably going to, I don't know. I'm not a Harlequin girl. I never was, I never will be, and I'm okay with that. My mom loved them. Just not my thing. Not my thing. So I may have to go with, is this the first one? Oh God, it is the first one. I may have to go with a long arm because I enjoy them. Or Lone Star. Or Gunsmith. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this one. Ooh, I just finished a trilogy about a cult. I might have to add this one. So this is Long Arm number 3. This is Long Arm and the Avenging Angels. A Mormon beauty falls into the hands of a night-riding cult and the arms of Marshall Long. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And the guy from the book that I read had a long white beard, so maybe it's meant to be. All right, so make sure to check out all the announcement videos from all of the co-hosts in the description box below. Let me know in the comment section, is this something that you're interested in? Do you want to read a little differently? Say, heck yeah, I want to read differently. Well, June on the Range is perfect for reading Westerns. And maybe I'll watch a Western movie or two, right? Why not? Why not? I think Gareth and I did a live last year and we talked about all our favorite Western movies. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link here and you can maybe get some ideas. I think we talked about Westerns. Yeah, we did. We talked about Western movies. Okay, that's all I got. All right, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I'll see you in my next video, whether that be sooner or later. So until next time, goodbye for now and happy reading.